Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite content on the internet, the 2-hour live stream that you get every single Monday and Friday morning here on the Trading Stocks YouTube channel. We are obviously watching my real-time stock scanner. This is a stock scanner that I built myself. It updates 4 times a second. It will put us on any moves that happen live and in real time, as it is doing right now on GMM. You can see GMM hit the scanner. You can see they just announced news here at 8:30. The scanner is both putting you on the move and the news live and in real time so that you are never missing setups again. Anyway, what is the news here? Global MoFi announces milestone for Gauss-Speed AI platform. Oh, wait a second. They got NVIDIA in their news headline. That's interesting to me. I was like, okay, it's just some other penny stock AI news, which is like not nothing. AI news is obviously important right now, but when a penny stock is able to get a very, very large company in their news headline, really any way they can get the large company name in their news headline, it tends to be extra bullish for the stock. As you can sort of tell here, GMM did get a huge push off of that news from 89 cents all the way up to 120. It seems like maybe the market is reacting to the news a little bit more now. Like maybe it's not so directly tied with NVIDIA, but you can see how that keyword caused it to launch immediately. I do see a BIYA also down here with 8:30 news. Interesting. The stock was like already getting a little bit of a pump at like 823. This news get leaked somewhere or something. They got a $1 million in their news headline, which is something that I like. I like to see dollar signs, especially large multi-million dollar signs in news. So that's also interesting to me. So we'll keep an eye on both of these. We'll keep an eye on GMM and BIYA. The GMM volume is already basically drying up. So is BIYA keeping up at all? And not really like a ton going on, but hey, that's okay. It's not every top of the hour and every bottom of the hour that you get something super, super exciting, really taking off. That would be nice if it were true, but it just, of course, is not true. I'm going to do something really quick here. I need to let everyone know that we are live. Hold on, sorry. BIYA is pushing up now. Look at that. This is once again the stock that had the $1 million in their news headline. It establishes $1 million strategic B&B position. Okay. But whenever, once again, just like AI and just like NVIDIA, whenever a stock gets a big dollar sign in their news, it tends to be extra bullish for it as well. Trey, what's up, my friend? You were indeed first. Hello. Good morning. Tech Trader, good morning. Jonathan, hello. Jeff, good morning. Mike Ludd, good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and let the Discord know that we are live. If I can figure out how to do that. BIYA. I mean, look, once again, hey, the stock had us on this, or sorry, the scanner had us on this stock at 8:30 because the news came out at 8:30. Even though the stock wasn't really moving yet, right? Like we were sitting here looking at this going, like it's not really moving yet, but I do like the $1 million in the news headline, so we'll keep an eye on it. Look at it now. You were literally like, we've been aware of this stock before the breakout. I mean, that was just as good as having a time machine, right? News came out at 8:30. It didn't react for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes really, but we were already looking at it. You were already had your eyes on the right place in the market, which is what the scanner is for. The scanner is built to put you on the right kinds of moves. They're not all going to go up. Obviously, that's not the point of the scanner. I have not literally built a time machine here, but it's to put your eyes on the best opportunities in the market. And look at that one there on BIYA. Someone already shared my live stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. And hit like, please. All right. If you guys are, if you guys haven't already, if you could hit that like button for me, it really does help me out, especially early in the live stream. Getting the likes in helps out a lot, helps push the stream out to other beginner traders to come hop in and kind of learn what we got going on here. Debbie, good morning. Paul, good morning. US Tahoe, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Sorry, I'm kind of like, I got a lot going on my third monitor over here. I was rushing a little bit this morning because I was also getting a short form video made up this morning. That is also out on both my YouTube and my Instagram. We'll talk about that in just a second. But let me go ahead and get everything set up here for the stream and for my own trading this morning. Porter, hello. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, TGIF. You guys ready for a few days off of the market? It's an extended time off too, right? The markets are closed on Monday. Monday is Memorial Day. There will be obviously no market, which means there will be no live stream. I'm not going to go live Monday morning at 8:30 to talk about nothing with you all. I do love you guys, but does the news filter sort out biotech stock news? You can make it sort whatever you want. It doesn't inherently sort anything, but you can type in whatever keyword you want. If you want to see biotech, I would probably go with like a keyword like phase or something like that if I wanted to see bio news. If you want to see AI, if you want to see dollar signs, if you want to see bio news, you can sort by whatever keyword you would like to, my friend. An extremely powerful tool, both for finding news articles you're interested in right now, but also when you use the time machine functionality to go back to past days, as I will be doing this weekend, you can search and find how certain keywords have been affecting stocks throughout the past week, right? So it's an extremely useful tool for back testing as well. Good morning, what's up, NoFly? How you doing? Am I going live Tuesday? No, I won't go live Tuesday just because Monday's closed. I got videos to make, man. I got long form content to make. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Short form, live streams, long form. Dan Foster, good morning. Hello, Dutch, good morning. Can you go over how to include today's price action on the 5-minute daily chart? What do you mean? Today's price action is all off that scanner right there. That's how you find it. If you want to look at it on the 5-minute, I mean, feel free, right? You just change your time frame up to 5-minute, and you can still use this scanner to go find stocks moving live and in real time. You can look at it across any time frame you want to. Good morning. What's up, Mark? Good morning. What is the small cap gauge? The small cap gauge is a proprietary calculation that I came up with. You will not find this anywhere else. It is only going to be on my scanner. It is a calculation of the strength of the overall market, or of the top gainers of the day. So almost always small caps, which is why it's called that. But it is a strength of the top gainers on the day, both today and across some subset of previous days. So you'll notice that it will change today as the top gainers change. But it's not only based on today, right? The idea is that it is a visualization of the current market conditions. Is the current market condition cool, normal, or hot? That gives you an idea of, are stocks less likely to or more likely to have heavy follow through today? It's a great opportunity to see live. That's why I do it, my friend. I want you all to see the scanner live and in action, right? I shouldn't expect you to go just trust me, take my word for it, and go buy my scanner, right? You should see how well it works and go, oh, okay, maybe I want some of that action, and go get signed up for it. I mean, you guys got to watch, once again, how it put us on BIYA at 8:30. It put us on BIYA here at 70 cents, right before a push up to $1. And then, of course, this is a penny stock, so what does it do? It runs its head right into that or near that $1 wall and pulls back, but we'll see how it reacts if we can get up there and test it again. Bravo, India, Yankee Alpha. You mentioned something about 24 hours. You might be talking about my time machine. You can use the scanner. So a big useful tool of the scanner is this time machine functionality that allows you to go back and look at how the scanner would look at any past date and time. that allows you to practice your trading 24 hours a day. So now you no longer like only get chart time for the 1 hour that you have time to watch the market, or just the 1 hour that the market is volatile every day. You can now go back and test and give yourself chart time whenever, when the market's closed, this weekend, while you're on the toilet, on your phone, because all of this does work on your phone as well. You can be giving yourself, you can be practicing your trading. What's the primary difference between Thinkorswim scanners and your scanner? My scanner updates 4 times a second. You're going to see, so AIDX just hit, well, AIDX hit the scanner about a minute ago. So, but you are getting, if a stock moves, you will know about it immediately with my scanner. Not to mention, you also get the news right here from Benzinga. Thinkorswim scanners are not built for day trading. Thinkorswim scanners, the results of the scanner only update every roughly 3 to 5 minutes. Like this is just, if something else were to now match the conditions of this scan, it wouldn't like immediately show up here. You'd have to wait a few minutes, or you'd have to go manually run the scan again. There's a pretty huge difference between my scanner and Thinkorswim. Now, Thinkorswim scanners are different in that they allow you to set all your own filters, this, that, and the other. So it's just like, it's different use cases, right? If you want a scanner for day trading, then you need a real-time scanner like mine. If you want a scanner that is looking for investments or swing trades according to very specific setups, then you need Thinkorswim scanner. So like, use both of them, right? Like I'm not telling you to never go use another scanner, but if you're interested in day trading, you need a scanner like mine. What's up, Wild? Good morning. Do you find TOS lags in on-demand? Yeah. The on-demand feature is nice, but it's far from perfect. It definitely does lag, Tech Trader. Does it include large cap stocks? Yeah. Yep. There is no inherent filters. Like you can decide to filter it down by float if you would like to, but there are no inherent filters in the back end of the scanner based on type of stock. Well, that's not true. I shouldn't say that, because it's not including things like 5 ticker symbol, so it's not including warrants and that kind of stuff. The more simple answer to your question is yes, it is including large cap stocks. Like if Nvidia were to rip 5% right now, then it would hit the scanner, yes. That just obviously, like, it obviously doesn't happen as much, right? It doesn't happen as much where a large cap stock is going to move enough to hit a scanner like this. But like during earnings, like if you're watching the scanner in after hours, because of course the scanner works in after hours as well, if something announces earnings and pops up really hard, then yes, it will hit the scanner. Wire Rabbit, hello, good morning, how are you? Ooh, 2 people have just signed up to the scanner. Thank you. I assume you are. I assume you're in the live stream. It is Memorial Day, guys. First off, the markets are closed Monday, so we won't be here Monday. But also, the Memorial Day sale is going on the website right now. So I offer my scanner at $45 a month. You can sign up right now for the annual plan at half price, essentially. If you were signed up to the monthly plan, it costs you $540 a year. Right now, you can go sign up for a year for only $270. So once again, my website is daytradingstrategies.net. You can just click on this yellow banner. It immediately takes you to checkout with the coupon code applied. I believe there are, it says there's 13 coupon codes left. I made 30 available. There's 13 left. So as you're watching the live stream, if you do become interested, if you do see the value in this scanner, then BIYA, go take advantage of that sale before it's gone. Bravo India Yankee Alpha, back to highs, hitting the scanner once again. Charlie fills in that gap. True. Yes. The scanner also comes with Benzinga Squawk. I'm not allowed to turn it on during free live streams. It's part of the contract. But so if you don't know what Benzinga Squawk is, there is a real live human who is reading out news and what stocks are moving and macro news and earnings and this, that, and the other. Like, so you get all of that also included with the scanner. Good morning. What's up, Ken? How you doing? BIYA, once again, running into that $1 resistance. I mean, very, very thick resistance on penny stocks will always be $1 psychological. We'll see how it reacts. So far, obviously continuing the resistance, but going up to test again now. BIYA. Can you give me a time on the rule change? You mean the pattern day trader rule for Charles Schwab for Thinkorswim for this platform? It is changing on June 8th, is what they have announced. So I mean that's not even that long away anymore. June 8th. So you got 2 more weeks after today, 2 more weeks, and then the pattern day trader rule goes away in Thinkorswim. Morning Trey, what's up, AK? 200 viewers already. If you guys haven't already, if you could hit that like button for me, it helps me out a ton. Thank you very much. How do conditional orders know what chart to work from? When you place the order, you're only placing it on the chart you are placing it from. Does that make sense? Like if you place an order on the BIYA chart, then it is working on BIYA. Through $1 now. Speaking of Bravo India Yankee Alpha. Ooh. trying to get through $1. Let's see. What city am I in? I'm in Virginia. Without doxing myself too specifically. I'm not in a city either. I just tell you that. I live in BFE, Virginia, so I'm out in the sticks. I'm out in the sticks, but I have fiber internet, which is nice. It's like the best of both worlds. Schwab said you need a broker to trade BIYA. You need to reach out. You need to reach out to customer support and let them know that you would like to trade risky stocks. You need to there's this little headphone icon up in the top. You need to click on this and go tell them, hey, I want to trade stocks like BIYA. There's some like e-signature you need to give them that basically is like, I understand the risks of trading stocks like this. Buena Vista, not anymore. I went to college right next to Buena Vista. I went to college at VMI. Virginia is my state. What's up, fellow Commonwealther? BIYA, 103, 104 now. Obviously continuing to hit the scanner. Obviously, just those of you all that joined the live stream the second that I went live, got to see how amazing this was. Because the news came out at 8:30. And my scanner had you on this news. I think it was like 10, 15 second delayed. It took a second for Benzinga to get the news to me, but like at 8:30 and 15 seconds, we knew about this news. We saw it hitting our search news down here in the bottom left. So we knew, hey, BIYA has news. And it didn't really react, and then started to react. It took like a minute and a half for the market to react to the news. So our scanner had you in this move really before it even started, which is obviously amazing. You can trade BIYA and Schwab. I mean, yeah. I think you can trade just about anything in Charles Schwab after you have signed that agreement. Your account has to have been open for 6 months. Oh, is that true, Wookie? I haven't heard that. Daytradingstrategies.net. If you have a cash account, do you need to change something? Yes. If you want to take advantage of unlimited trades, sans PDT rule, you will need a margin account, yeah. And you need $2,000 in your account to have a margin account. So there is still a monetary restriction, but it's not the PDT rule anymore. It's just you need to meet the monetary requirements for a margin account, which is $2,000. Way more achievable than $25,000. BIYA continuing once again. And when this news came out, I talked about how much I like news right now that has dollar signs in it, especially if you can get $1 million in it. What is the BIYA market cap? I bet it's small. Yeah, check this out. The market cap on this company is only 3.64 million. So them getting, for a lot of companies, if Nvidia said something about a $1 million strategic position, no one would give a shit. But for a company that only has a $3.64 million market cap, $1 million is, that's 30% of their market cap right there, just about. What time frame do conditional orders work from? You set it. So if you set a conditional order, like if you set a rule based on a study, like for example, buy if stock crosses above 20 simple moving average, where you are writing that code. So just like if I showed you this, like where you're writing that code, you'll get a modal just like this too to write the code in. You also have this time aggregation at the top, and you select what time frame you want the condition to run against using this box here. Gotcha, Carries. Yeah, when I just signed in to Thinkorswim one morning, and I got like, it gave me a pop-up of like, would you like to sign this agreement? And I just did, and I was good. But it seems like a lot of people don't get that. I would assume because I've had this Thinkorswim account for like 9 years now or something like that. What's up, Carrie? Good morning. You made it on time today, Carries. I mean, you're 20 minutes late, but it's not bad. I've been live for 20 minutes already. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when there's actually an interesting stock to look at. BIYA has been very, very fun this morning, especially once again because of how fast our scanner was on this thing. Literally at 8:30, our scanner was on this thing. It's up 57% since it hit our scanner. I'm not saying that you should just randomly go buy the stock because it's on the scanner and that you would have sold the exact high and made 57%. Of course not. But once again, what's the point of the scanner? To put your eyes on the best opportunities in the market. This was the best opportunity currently, and you knew about it, honestly, before most other people. You knew about this stock before anybody that was using a price action based scanner, to put it that way, because this stock caught our attention because of the news. It didn't start moving until like 2 minutes later. Yep, Kendall, I've heard it's very easy, yeah. How many times have I cussed? I don't think I've cussed yet this morning, have I? Isn't this the squirrel guy? It used to be a pretty bad trader. Fuck you too, man. Yeah, I can't, there's your first cuss, Ravage. I can't disagree with you though, yeah. Back when I was squirrel trading, I was a much worse trader than I am now. Yeah. Hey, that's a beautiful like sentiment though. I mean, it's a beautiful sentiment to trust me. Anybody that was watching me when I was squirrel trading, if that kid can make it in this game, anybody can make it. You are right, E-Man. You are right. Good morning, my friend. Yeah, that was tough, but that's what squirrel trading was all about, though. If those of you that don't know, I mean, it was what 7-8 years ago now? No, like 6-7 years ago now. It was a long time ago. Oh wait, it's 2026. Yeah, it was like 8 years ago. Jeez, I'm surprised you even remember, E-Man. I had a YouTube channel called Squirrel Trading. The idea of it was to like journal my beginner trading journey. And once I started to get to a point where I was actually like making a little bit of money, I got rid of that account because I put out a lot of information on that account that I no longer agreed with. Like you know when you're a beginner trader and you think you know everything, and I was like giving out all this advice, and I would watch the videos back and I'd be like, wow, that is bad advice. I don't want that to be in the ethos anymore. AIDX, sure, trying a little. 8:30 news too. Emergency planning for Ebola and hantavirus lab testing if outbreak creates overflow demand. That's terrifying. What? I'm just gonna ignore that news and pretend I didn't read that. PCLA hitting the scanner. Papa Charlie Lima Alpha. Has Interactive Brokers implemented the new PDT-free system? I'm not sure, Anna. I'm not sure. I'm sure they will. So the deal is the pattern day trader rule was officially removed. I think it's like 35 days ago or something. They said in 45 days, brokerages will be allowed to remove the rule. I believe that 45 day lands exactly on June 4th, if I remember correctly. So on June 4th, brokerages will be able to begin removing the pattern day trader rule. Once again, Charles Schwab has announced that theirs is going to happen on June 8th. That makes sense because June 4th is a Thursday. So they're just like waiting until a fresh week. They're waiting until the 8th to remove it. I imagine a lot of brokerages will do that. But also, it is not required of brokerages to remove it in 45 days. PCLA is ripping now, by the way. First hit the scanner here at 640, already trading at 684. How long is it? I believe it's 18 months. I think brokerages have up to 18 months before they must remove the PDT rule. So you have to look into your specific brokerage to see when they're doing it. I mean, I guess I can look. Interactive brokers removing PDT. Have they announced? I don't see anything when just looking like immediately, but you can probably do a little bit deeper research and find out, or just ask them. I would honestly, if I were you, I would call customer support and ask, PCLA now $7. Once again, first alerted at 640. How big of a move is that? It's like 10%, right? Yeah, it's exactly 10%. Little 10% move from the initial alert there on PCLA. I honestly, when it hit the scanner, I did say something, but I didn't get hyper excited about it because the stock doesn't have news. Does it have news? Yes. Okay. That's what I expected to see. The stock has news from yesterday. So this stock got news in after hours yesterday, went on a ride, and it's just getting some continuation momentum this morning right now. This is very much a secondary move. It's actually like a tertiary move. The stock has already obviously made its huge move. Tried again at 4 a.m. this morning, and it's just kind of been popping, failing. So don't be surprised when this thing fails again. But I mean, hey, once again, what's the scanner's job? To show you the opportunities, right? 2 more people just signed up to the website today. Thank you very much. I believe that means there's only 8 or 9 codes left now. I did make 30 discount codes available. I don't see anything about market closing early today. The market doesn't close early today. The market's just closed on Monday. Market's closed on Monday for Memorial Day. Is that chart part of the scanner? No. This is Thinkorswim. So this is my Thinkorswim brokerage window, and then this is my scanner website. Just kind of have them overlaid to look nice. Should I even tell you guys? Fuck it, I'll tell you. I just reached out to TradingView yesterday about being able to redistribute their charting software so that I can build it into the scanner. I won't tell you exactly what my idea is yet, but hopefully we'll see both when they respond to me and 2, how much it's going to cost. I imagine it's going to be expensive, just like everything else for this scanner. I do spend over $66,000 a year on this scanner now for the price action data, for the news data, for the squawk, I think that's about it. But I do spend over $66,000 a year on the data for this scanner. That's why it's so good. That's why it's better than other scanners you're going to find that are using free data. What was I getting at? Oh, so I'm looking to bring charting to a part of the scanner too soon, hopefully. We'll see. Is it mobile friendly? Yep. I will show you, my friend. So actually, on my by the way, you know I'm unk now, I'm old because I downloaded a bird watching app on my phone. But anyway, so on Google Chrome, you can you can hit add this page to your homepage. So that's what I do for my scanner, so that I can open it kind of like an app. And then, yeah, it all works. Oh, my green, hold on. I still have my green screen filter turned on. There you go. It all works. Whee! It's all mobile friendly. You can have this up, if you don't, maybe you don't have the screen real estate or whatever, you can have it up on your phone or your iPad or whatever. Or if you're like on the shitter and want to look at the scanner, whatever it is. Does any good info come through the squawk that can't be picked up on news outlets? I mean, everything he says you can find somewhere, yeah. But like, he is a great conglomerate of news, because not only does he read you, like I'm sure, once again, I'm not allowed to play him on free live streams, but I'm sure that at 8:30 he read out the BIYA news. You know what I mean? So, by the way, BIYA, I should go back and look over at this, testing highs again, turned $1 into support. So he's reading out news like this, but he's also reading out macroeconomic news. So like if CPI or PPI data comes out, or new car sales or new home sales, whatever, he's reading that out. He's also reading out earnings. So like towards the end of the market day, he will let you know what stocks are about to announce earnings. And then when they do, he will let you know their numbers right away. He also just talks about stocks that are moving kind of randomly throughout the day. So if like Tesla is up 5% on the day, whatever, even though it wouldn't be hitting a scanner like mine, he will probably be telling you about it. So it's not that it's rare information that you can't find anywhere else. It's just, it's a really nice conglomerate of everything you need to know. And it is audio alerted from a real life human too, right? Like it's not a machine reading it. Like it's a dude. It's a dude from New York reading all that out to you. Can you see relative volume? No, but relative volume is built, MEHA, by the way. Relative volume is built into the back end calculations. So stocks for my scanner, listen, the moving now section of my scanner, this is not like a genius idea that I came up with. Most other scanners are going to have this. If a stock moves up at least 3% in 2 minutes, it's going to print a line on the scanner. However, most other scanners will just literally show you that, right? They'll just show you every stock moving up 3% in 2 minutes. I don't like that because you end up just seeing a lot of crap, right? Your scanner ends up getting clogged with a lot of like untradable, very low volume crap. So what I have done, I also added a condition to the back end of this that the stock must have traded at least 100,000 shares over the last rolling 60 seconds. So like, you will only see stocks hitting this moving now if they're trading heavy relative volume. Same thing with this. Same thing with the most recent high. So this most recent high, this isn't literally any stock in the stock market hitting high. That would be really annoying. You'd get, once again, a bunch of crap. First off, it must be also on your top 20 gainers today list. So the idea is that, hey, there is a strong stock on the day also currently pushing into highs. Next, it also must have traded at least 50,000 shares. So if I sort my top 20 gainers by last high of day, you'll see that actually TBH is the most recent one. But TBH isn't trading any volume, right? Like this is not a tradable move. So I have it set up so that it doesn't hit the most recent high audio alert call out. So no, you can't inherently see relative volume, but I have built the scanner on the back end in such a way that you will only see stocks trading heavy relative volume. TradingView chart is free. Yeah. So first off, yes, you're right. TradingView is free, but I have to buy redistribution licenses, right? Like I have to be able to offer the chart to all of you all on my premium tool. TradingView does offer a free way to do that. Like there is a way that I don't have to pay, but it doesn't come with any studies or the ability to draw. So like you could see the chart, which is like, I might go that route if they are extremely expensive on their other one. I'll see what their price is, but I would like to be able for you all to load in a chart of a stock and be able to turn on studies on it or be able to draw on it, etc. That is like their That's their premium charting redistribution license that I'm looking into. Thanks for the Memorial Day discounts. Got you, Lou. Thank you for taking advantage of it. Ooh, someone else. Maybe that was you that just did. Someone else just signed up using it. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Hope you guys find a ton of value using this scanner over the next... yeah. Yeah, geezer. This is the stock that had NVIDIA in the news from this morning that got the initial spike. And then, like I said, wait, did they announce an offering or something? Yeah, they... Yes, they did. What idiots, bro. What idiots. They announced news. They announced news at 8:30 this morning. This stock hit our scanner at 8:30 because they announced news. And I said, oh, look, they have NVIDIA in the news headline. They got a big, huge initial spike off of that news. But then the market sort of figured out it's like, okay, developed in conjunction with NVIDIA. It's like they're not really partnering with NVIDIA or anything. They're just using an NVIDIA product. So kind of who cares? And then they must have had a scheduled offering to come out at 9 o'clock. So what the CEO and CFO of this company did, or what their thought process was, is like, okay, we'll announce news with NVIDIA in the news headline. It'll make our stock pop, and then we can offer right into that to obviously generate more money. It failed. They did not get the pop, and then they just offered into their dog shit company. That's funny. That's funny. What's the market cap of this company? Oh, it's a $45 million market cap company. Okay, that's interesting. They're not a nothing company. BIYA pushing highs again. Can we filter to only see stocks with weekly options? First off, no, and second off, I would bet that almost none of these stocks have weekly options. The point of this scanner, the types of stocks it's going to show you are probably not going to have options, especially weekly ones. If I were to do something like that, it would be a whole different scanner. Will I ever build an options scanner? I mean, never say never. It's not on the roadmap for right now, but never say never. I watched the video about RSI and the way that you use it. I've been having RSI now for a few days. Find it very, very helpful. Yeah, the RSI rate of change is awesome because it does two things. One, it objectifies immediate strength. Hey, there's a very big green candle happening now. And two, it keeps you from chasing, right? Because once the RSI is up at like 95, even if it gets another big green candle, the RSI change is not going to be that big. So it keeps you from chasing the already extended moves too. I love using the RSI in that way. Did you say you're offering a discount code? I am. A Memorial Day sale is currently going on. It's essentially like getting 6 months for free. I sell my scanner at $45 a month, which with everything my scanner offers and all the speed of the data you get it, I think is a ridiculously good deal anyway. So that makes it cost $540 a year, right? Well, right now, the Memorial Day sale, you can just go to daytradingstrategies.net, click on this yellow banner. You get 1 year for $270, essentially 6 months for free. Think of like, I don't know, just think of how different your life could look in 12 months. 12 months is a long ass time. I put it to you this way. Those of you guys that have been watching my content, maybe you're not like brand new. If you're brand new, this won't make any sense. But those of you guys that have been watching my content, think of everything that the stock has found, like every move that this scanner has found in all of my content, all of my live streams, all of my shorts, etc. This scanner's only been out for 4 months. I launched this scanner on January 15th. So everything that has happened is only 1/3 of how long you're going to get access to the scanner. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Please display float next to new icon for most recent high. Oh, like you want to see the float on the most recent high? Yeah, I could do that. Think about how it would look without stretching too much. I mean, I could easily do it. It wouldn't be hard to do. Just from a design standpoint, how would I like to do it? I'll think about that. I'll look into it, John. It's a good idea. Years are long until you think back. Dude, just a couple minutes ago, I was thinking back to when I was squirrel trading. Can't believe how long ago that was. I think it was like 8+ years ago. 2 more people just signed up to the scanner using the sale. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Take advantage of that Memorial Day sale, y'all. Yeah, I think it's a good, I mean, it's one of those things that's like, I can't, I'm legally not allowed to, and I just never would guarantee that my scanner is going to make you a profitable trader. I have no idea. Like it's still going to be different for everybody because it's still going to come down to how well you're able to follow your own rules, how well you're able to build strategies, etc. The scanners, the goal of the scanner is just to put you on the right kinds of moves, right? You still have to go trade them. But like, think of where your life could be in 12 months. Just really lock in and take trading seriously and get yourself a tool like this to take trading seriously. Like, once again, I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to make you profitable. It won't make all of you profitable. It's just how it is. Welcome to trading. But I really do think it's going to increase your chances and just, I don't know. The risk right now is $270. That's the risk you have to take. Right? If it doesn't work out for you, like you don't like the scanner or whatever, you end up canceling after the first year, you're out $270. Think of all the dumb shit you've spent $270 on in your life. That's like, nowadays, that's like a pair of shoes. Like, it's going to Chipotle like 10 times. Go to Chipotle 10 less times this year, and there you go. You've paid for the scanner. You have a ton of free stuff on YouTube if people want to try before they buy for the TOS studies. I mean, that's true. Look, I haven't even talked about that yet, but like when you sign up, you also get access to all of my codes. You also get access to the official daytradingstrategies.net Discord server. Like you get access to this community of traders too. How many people are in here now? Oh wait, whoops. What am I trying to do? Server settings. Ooh, we literally just hit 2,600 members in the Discord. It's a lot of people in here talking about trading all day. Something else that you get access to, all included in one cost, right? My success is from your workshop videos, from your scanner and your Discord, and my ears up. I'll be getting another year, trust me. Appreciate that, Cowboy. It's a grande latte. Yeah, I get a couple, go to Starbucks. What, you go to Starbucks 20 less times over the next 12 months you paid for the scanner? Yeah. What up, Mike? Good morning. If you can make 10% every day for 12 months, you're set. If you make 10% every day for 12 months, you should be working for like Goldman, man. That would be absolutely insane returns. 10% every day compounding for 12 months, that must be like thousands and thousands of percent growth. I just joined the annual. I've had the monthly. For some reason, the most recent high is blank. How do I fix it? You must have filters turned on. So you probably have your price filter turned up, or maybe one of your like float filters turned up or something. So when that happens, if a stock like would have hit the most recent high that like doesn't align with your filters, how do I word this? Because it's not true that it will just go blank. That's not true. But it's been a while. It's been like 10 minutes probably since a stock has hit the most recent high, just because it's pre-market and not really a lot goes on all the time during pre-market. So what happens is that I'm going to get like overly technical for no reason here, but what happens is that your browser has cleared its cache since a stock has hit the most recent high. When it clears its cache, then it goes and it tries to reload a stock into the most recent high, but then it reads your filters to do that. It reads what your price and float filters are. So like if the stock currently on most recent high doesn't align with your filters, it'll go blank, yes. Long answer to your short question is you are filtered differently than I am. You don't trade anymore? I don't show my trades anymore, you're correct. I did. For years and years, I showed all my live trades. I don't do it anymore for a handful of reasons. The most important to me is that it makes me trade way worse when I show my trades live. That's the most important to me. FUTU got hammered. FUTU receives investigation notice and administrative penalty pre-notification letter from the China Securities Regulatory Commission. Wow. They got destroyed. They are bouncing back up now. Yeah, maybe there was This is the news that came out at 9:13. This is the news that they're flying on, that they got this letter. They must obviously be down because of the investigation. I don't know why that letter would be making them go up. I don't know. How do I upgrade from the monthly to the yearly? You can just sign up the same way. So like if you already have the monthly plan, you won't see this banner. Sorry, let me make it so it doesn't take up my whole screen so that you guys can still see this chart moving. You won't see this banner, but you can go sign up. So just go sign up for the annual like you normally would. Click the green button, go sign up for the annual. And then at checkout, click have a coupon and you just hand type in the code memorial. That's how you sign up. Now, if you're doing that, if you're going to upgrade from the monthly to the annual, make sure also that you go into your account. So once you're logged in, you can click on this to go to your account. And there's a tab on there that says subscriptions. Just make sure that you cancel the monthly subscription. So that way I'm not accidentally double charging you. But you can cancel your subscription on my website in 2 mouse clicks. It's really easy to do. And that's how you do it. You have to manually go check out and manually enter the discount code memorial. Could you do a video about how a new small margin account would be treated by Charles Schwab when trading moving stocks? There's not really a video needed, Ethan. On June 8th, if you have a margin account, you'll be able to take all the trades you want in Charles Schwab. That's really how it is. You'll be able to trade just like someone with a $25,000 account is able to trade now. They will be ignoring not ignoring. The pattern day trader law is going away for Charles Schwab, for Thinkorswim on June 8th, they've announced. Now, when June 8th comes, make sure you're keeping an eye on Charles Schwab announcements, or I'm sure they will have some kind of announcement in brokerage. Make sure that it actually happened, because you guys know how software pushes go. Things can get delayed or whatnot, but their current announcement is June 8th, yes. I joined on the 12th and have yet to be accepted into the Discord. You don't have to be accepted. Once you're signed up and once you're logged in, obviously, to the website, just click on this Discord icon. Here, let me go to it not in an incognito window so that you can see the right thing. If you click on this, you'll have a button that says join the Discord. It'll check what role you are. Then you just click this button and you'll join the Discord. Then after you do that, you come back and a second button will appear. You click on that button and it gives you the roles to see everything. That's how you join the Discord. If that still doesn't work for you for some reason, just reach out to me I'll tell you what, if that doesn't work for you and you're in the Discord but you can't see anything, just let me know your Discord name. I'll assign you the roles. Are you in the Discord? You just can't see the right channels. MEHA continuing, by the way. BIYA hit again. Oh, it hit again a couple minutes ago, sorry. Didn't just hit again. Yeah, I didn't know that, Robert. That's new news to me as of this morning. I didn't know that you had to have your Charles Schwab account for 6 months to sign that agreement. Wow, 3 more people signed up using the coupon code. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Hope you guys find a ton of value using this scanner over the next 12 months. Once again, I think it's hard to fathom how long 12 months really is. close your eyes and think about how long 12, that's a long time that you're going to have access to real-time stock data, real-time news, audio news readouts, the time machine functionality that allows you to go back and look at how the scanner looked on any past date. This is so important. I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do. I do it every single weekend. Every single weekend, by the way, you access this just by clicking anywhere in this top left box. Every single weekend, I go through every day of the prior week on my time machine, and I look at, specifically, I look at the top gainers on news, and I look at what news headlines are causing stocks to move right now. And then I look at the price action of those stocks as well. Like, okay, this stock got this news and it moved like this. It's a very, very, I honestly, at this stage in my trading career, I call it required work. I don't think I would be a profitable trader if I wasn't doing that work. If I wasn't able to understand, hey, what news articles are causing stocks to move right now, and how is the stock reacting to that news? It's so important to be able to understand what the current hot news is. And it changes all the time is the thing. That's why every single weekend I go back and look at the past week, because the current hot like buzzword and news changes indefinitely. It will always be different. So you always need to be going back and studying what is causing stocks to move right now. Yeah, correct, E-Man. Yeah, you have to, make sure you guys are aware of the margin requirements of your brokerage when you start trading a margin account after the PDT rule goes away. What pre-market stocks are we watching at open? None really. Once again, the beauty of having a real-time stock scanner is we don't have to just watch like the top gappers and hope they go up. We will know what is going up out of open. This is what I'm watching out of open, the volume column on the moving now. I'm looking for any stock with heavy volume hitting the moving now. Now, obviously, pre-market stocks are going to catch my attention more because they already have traded a lot of volume. But yeah, if you don't have a scanner like this, that's what you do out of market open, right? This is what you do. You go Google, I can't see past my clip here. You go Google like top gappers this morning. You just go find a free list of like, what are the stocks up the most right now? And then you just watch these and hope they go up, right? But like when you have a real-time stock scanner like this, you don't have to just watch the top gappers and hope they go up, right? Like we will know what stocks are going up. So we'll just click over and go look at those, right? Can you record a YouTube video of your study session? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think it wasn't like literally a recording of my live study session, but I've made a video before about news and how I find news. If I can be like very transparent with you all, whenever I make a video about news, it does not perform very well. For some reason, people don't want to watch videos about trading news, which is unfortunate because I believe news is the most important part of trading. I think understanding what news is hot right now, being able to locate that news live and in real time as fast as possible is what's going to help you the most in your trading. It's not going to magically make you profitable. There's nothing that will magically make you profitable, but it's going to help you the most. Do I plan to turn this into a standalone app? No. No reason to. John, I did see you ask earlier. I forgot to answer, but I saw you ask earlier if it was an app, if it would perform better. No. This being an app wouldn't make the performance any better of it. I'm already using a pretty expensive standalone CPU focused virtual machine to host this on. Like I'm already using an expensive virtual machine to host this that performs very well. This is that really down bad China stock. I just joined and says I don't have permission. Have you gone back and clicked the second button? Have you gone back to the website, back into the Discord logo and clicked on the second button that appears? There's 2 steps. You're in the Discord now? I got you, Lone. Maybe on the Discord, post the hot new buzzwords. I mean, I could, I guess. It's like, I don't know. How much hand-holding do I need to do? I'm already giving you the tool that allows you to very easily go back and just look yourself. I don't have to tell you also what the news is. Just go do it. It takes like 15 minutes every weekend. If you can't put in 15 minutes of work every weekend to help be a profitable trader, you don't really deserve to be a profitable trader. What up, Andy? Good morning, bro. How about rate the news on a scale of 1 to 10? Yeah, so people have asked me that before. That gets into a couple of problems. First, that gets into financial advice. Like if I'm very allowed and it's very okay for me to just blast you all the information. Like then, you have to decide once again, you do your own testing and you decide what you want to trade. If I start doing things like highlighting, hey, I really like this stock, that is me like telling you what stocks you should buy, which is a big, obviously legal no-no. And also like, it just, unfortunately, just like the answer with anything else, it depends, right? Like the news that is best is going to depend sort of differently on the types of stocks you like to trade, the moves you like to trade, the setups that you like to trade. Like, so it sort of depends too. Please add to Discord. Are you already in the Discord? I can't like add you to the Discord, but if you're in and having trouble with the roles, then I can assign you the roles. Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. Oh, I see you. Yeah, you are in. Okay, I got you. I hooked you up, Debbie. I got you. You should be able to see all the channels now and chat in all the channels and stuff. Wow. A lot of chatting going on in here this morning. Morning, everybody in the Discord. Hello, hello. 3 minutes to open. Let's close this week out on the green. Hey, going into a long weekend too. Remember, markets are closed Monday for Memorial Day. Somebody else just signed up using the annual plan. Thank you. That makes 15 new customers today. Not everyone has used the coupon. There's some of them have been new monthly subscriptions, but that's awesome. Thank you all. Appreciate you. The website, if I can be transparent with you all, the website averages like, I would say like 10 to 12 new signups a day. The website averages now. It's really starting to pick up steam. This scanner is really gonna start to go mainstream, hopefully. And I'm doing that by, I mean, listen, my business plan, I'm a big believer in that the product sells, right? Product sells more than marketing sells. If I make the best tool, if I make the best scanner on the market in this price range, it will just sell itself. Through word of mouth advertising, like the more of you all that are signed up to it and are talking about it with your trading friends or in your trading groups, or maybe like you're posting screenshots of the scanner on Twitter or wherever you're posting them. All that stuff helps a lot. All right, a minute and a half till market open. So also at market open, we haven't even talked about this yet because there are no volatility halts during extended hours trading, but during market open, we'll be able to use the volatility halt scanner too to see any stocks that are halting. So that's another just massive value add to the scanner that we haven't even talked about yet this morning. You've done really good work. Thank you. I will tell you, you can think what you want about my scanner. I don't expect everybody to love it. That's perfectly fine, whatever. But you literally, like, you cannot say it's not great value. I mean, like the news, the halts, the squawk. I mean, squawk itself, go look up how expensive Benzinga squawk is, right? It's more than what, it's actually way more than what I charge for the whole scanner. And it's just something included. like the value is pretty ridiculous. Where do I get the coupon? Daytradingstrategies.net is my website, and you can just click on the yellow banner at the top, and it will like take you to the checkout with the coupon automatically applied. All right. 30 seconds. All right, so once again, at market open, my eyes are here, right? My eyes are on the volume column of the moving now at market open. So for those of you that haven't been here for a live stream yet, first off, you've got me for another hour after market open. Second off, we're going to kind of lock in and be a little bit more serious here for the next 15-ish minutes. During pre-market, we can kind of chit-chat and have fun because, you know, it's not light, the scanner's not lighting up or anything. But here in a few seconds, once stocks trade enough volume, the scanner's going to start lighting up. I'll be reading out phonetically to you all stocks that I see moving on heavy volume. It doesn't mean that I think you should go buy the stock. It's just that I see a stock moving on heavy volume. All right, so here we go. Let's lock in. Once again, it takes it a few seconds because the stock has to have traded at least 100,000 shares. So it takes it a few seconds to kick in. Here we go. JUNS. Never mind on that. PCLA. Papa Charlie Lima Alpha. Heavy volume push up out of open. This is also your top gainer on the day, by the way, PCLA. Does that say Peloton? What the hell? All these stocks are really light volume. TIGR, but a huge float. And down a ton on the day too, TIGR. Tango India Golf Romeo, heavy volume, but huge float. There are a couple of stocks halted, but on no volume, so they're not interesting halts. Rocket Lab. See, those of you guys that were asking, those of you all asking, do large float stocks also hit the scanner? There you go. There's Rocket Lab, RKLB. It's a huge float company. Just got a huge move out of open. Is ASTS as well? Yep. I just made a short form video on my Instagram today about ASTS. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it is Trading Stocks on Instagram. All right, sorry, lock back in. NXXT, November X-ray Tango, HPQ, Hotel Papa Quebec, LFS, Lima Foxtrot Sierra, huge volume, Lima Foxtrot Sierra, huge volume, 7 million share float. NXXT again, November X-ray Tango. RGTI, but huge float. Romeo Golf Tango India, big float company, possible grinder. Another stock halted, but also on no volume, not interesting. That's why I put the volume column on the halt so that you can see whether it matters or not. QBTS, Quebec Bravo Tango Sierra. RGTI, continuing again, Romeo Golf Tango India. Big float company, so it's not going to explode or anything, but it's moving. STEX, Sierra Tango Echo X-ray. Oh, I should sort this by last high of day as well. That's normally what I do going into open as well. I sort this by last high of day so we can sort our top 20 gainers by what is right now the most interesting. GovX has been a multi-day runner. Golf Oscar Victor X-ray. Been on the scanner for a couple of days now, right? Yeah. Multi-day strength here. Golf Oscar Victor X-ray. FUTG, that Chinese stock that is way down, is still getting a kind of maybe a bounce. Any of you guys, any bottom feed traders, anybody looking to take advantage of huge dips? FUTG. It's not my trading style, but I know people that make money that way. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat, right? RDW, Romeo Delta Whiskey, once again a huge float company though. A lot of really big float companies hitting the scanner this morning, which is interesting to me. Did BIYA halt? It's not on my scanner yet, but no, BIYA is not halted. I haven't seen a single volatility halt yet this morning. I mean, there are 3 halts, but these are no volume. They're not real halts. They're no volume stocks. Oh, wait. Something else just halted? Nope. Once again, no volume. Once again, it's a lot of... all of these stocks are very light volume hitting now. Oh, SBFM. Sierra Bravo Foxtrot Mike. It's a lot of very large float companies hitting the scanner today. LFS, I talked about liking this one earlier. Lima Foxtrot Sierra. This is the 44 million shares traded on a 7 million share float company we talked about earlier. I would call this one my favorite move right now, but I still don't love it because it doesn't have news. Like, it's not an A setup for me because the company doesn't have news on the day. Why are they up? Oh, they must have had news yesterday, which is like fine, but still not an A+ setup for me. Wow, Qualcomm is hitting the scanner? Dude, what's going on? Qualcomm, Rocket Lab, ASTS. I think you're going to start seeing, once again, I actually made short form content on this today. You're going to start seeing stocks like in the kind of space sphere pick up a lot of momentum going into the SpaceX IPO. Now, I think the SpaceX IPO is also going to be a sell the news event, so I wouldn't hold through that, but playing the hype into it, I'm not telling you to do it, please. I'd never tell you to buy anything. But I like that idea. I like the idea of playing the space stocks hype into the SpaceX IPO. Cool that it's really cool that ASTS is taking off right now because I literally just posted a video about it. WOK, it's red on the day though. Whiskey Oscar Kilo. Look at this, man. I've never seen this before. I've never seen like so many 30 to 50 to 100 million share stocks hitting the scanner. It's like not low floats that are moving today. It's high float stocks, which is fine, right? Once again, it's why you have the scanner so that you kind of can visualize the market condition and take advantage of the moves that are happening. But like, look, here's another one. INFQ, yes, heavy volume moving, but 142 million share float. When do you think we'll get the ticker on SpaceX? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do we think the ticker is going to be? Qualcomm continuation from yesterday due to NVIDIA earnings. Didn't NVIDIA like crush earnings, $80 million share buyback and raise their dividend and like they went down? Market's a funny place. I mean, it sort of makes sense. There's a ton of expectation baked into the current valuation of NVIDIA, so it makes sense to me. It just is funny. Oh, they've already announced that it's SpaceX? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. So the ticker is already out. Sierra Papa Charlie X-ray. RGTX hitting highs, yes. Oh, this is a small float stock. 2.6 million share float, RGTX, Romeo Golf Tango X-ray. Okay, this one's interesting. Once again, it doesn't have news. I assume that RGTU, this must be a 2X ETF. Oh no. It's like the same. Maybe RGTX and RGTU must be 2X ETFs of a ticker. RGT something. These two stocks must both be 2X ETFs, if I had to guess. Fast tracking to get it into the ETFs. Well, dude, it's going to IPO. Their valuation is like 1.5 trillion, which already puts it in like, I'm guessing, does that put it in like the top 10 companies by market cap? But by the time it gets to us, by the time us plebs are allowed to trade it after the pre-IPO trading, which I would love to be a part of, I still need to go apply to be an accredited investor to see if I can take advantage of that. But by the time it gets to us, it's going to be like a $3 trillion company. That's what happens with very hyped IPOs, and this will be the most hyped IPO of all time. I will live stream that day. I'll just say that now. Whenever SpaceX goes public, I will live stream that day, and I will live stream until they go public. So that will be a long live stream day, because I don't want to miss that. That's like literal history happening. Actually, should I live stream it or should I record it for a video? Let's backtrack on that guarantee a little bit. I might want to just record it for a video instead of being live streaming. We'll see. I'll think about it. They're ETFs for RGTI. Okay, thank you. Got you. Quantum stuff. I like quantum stocks. I like the idea of the quantum sector for the future. That is, if AI was like an early stage sector to take advantage of, I think quantum is another one. Both? I mean, yeah, it's true. I could do both. I could be live and then just cut the clips from the live stream. It's true. Are you going to live stream Tuesday? I will not. No, I'm not going to live stream Tuesday just because the markets are closed Monday. I like to keep my my schedule the same for getting long form content out, etc. There goes LFS. This is the symbol that I've been talking about liking all morning. Once again, someone else signed up to the scanner. Thank you. Once again, why do I like it? Heavy volume, small float. What's another huge advantage of having a scanner like mine? Being able to locate the volume versus float live and in real time. Still nothing interesting hitting the halt scanner. AIDX is heavy volume, but halted down. If it got the direction right. It doesn't always get the direction right. No, it did. Still literally like nothing interesting that has hit the halt scanner yet this morning, which is weird. But whatever. LFS may soon at this rate. It's getting close to being our top gainer of the day, LFS. PCLA is still there, but LFS is in second place now. Lima Foxtrot Sierra. Once again, the stock that had news. This is the stock that had news yesterday. It's kind of getting that continuation move off the back of that. What was the news? Leaf Inc. stock transfer agreement to acquire 100% stake in Tokai Sports. They bought some sports company. Interesting. %50 AI, 50% regular dev. AI is very, very good at coding front ends. Like almost my whole front end I use AI for. I think it's because like front end is very literal. Like, hey, write this code and it will look like this. Like AI is very good at solving that. I wouldn't still call it great at like writing back-end engine code, but it's only going to get better. QTEX, Quebec Tango Echo X-ray. I'm getting nothing in search results. What do you mean? What are you searching for? Where are you searching? Oh, I just realized I don't have the audio alerts turned on for you guys. Sorry. You guys haven't been able to hear the audio readouts from the scanner all day. Sorry about that. Every time a new stock hits this most recent high, it does get read out by your browser. I use the text-to-speech functionality of your browser to read it out. KIDZ, Kilo India Delta Zulu. My agents are good at back end. That's why I got hired. Nice, yeah. You figured it out. I've tried target, phase, etc. Well, that just means that there's no green news today with those keywords in the headline, right? I search for things like $, AI, defense, phase. I always just search for phase because bio news is always hot. These are kind of the keywords that I like right now. It's working. Yeah, it just means that the words you're searching for don't have news today. KIDZ, Kilo India Delta Zulu. Also has news today. $100 million equity purchase facility agreement. That sounds crazy. Big money. Over 300 viewers this morning. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys are finding a lot of value. Hope you guys are enjoying the being able to locate these moves live and in real time here on a free live stream. Once again, even this live stream, look, unfortunately, even watching a live stream like this, you're still going to be about 5-second delayed just because of
QTEX.
YouTube latency that I can't control. So, if you do want the real-time alerts, remember you can sign up for the scanner, daytradingstrategies.net. You can use discount code MEMORIAL at checkout. You get a full year for only $270 right now. LFS is finished. Did it curl back finally? Yeah, curling back now. I've liked this move because of the volume into the float. That's what I've been talking about. But we also talked earlier this morning when it was making this move in pre-market. We talked about how it doesn't have today news, right? Like it's not an A setup for me because it doesn't have news today. It had news yesterday. This is just kind of like a secondary move. And I don't trade secondary moves. I just don't.
RGTS.
Doesn't mean there's no opportunity in
RGTS.
them. No, obviously there can be opportunity in them. You saw that with LFS. It's just they fail a lot more easily, to put it that way.
QBTX. RGTX.
QBTX, Quebec Bravo Tango X-ray continuing up. RGTX continuing up. Cut out early on RGTI. Well, Lightning, did you follow where your strategy was supposed to get out? You can see my strategy in at 23.38, out at whatever this candle closed at, out at 25.09, and it's still pushing up to highs now. But like, this is still a really good trade, right? And my strategy still like crushed it, and still happy to get in there and out there and take advantage of this. Ride the wave, get out when the wave stops, when you think the wave is stopping, or wherever, not when you think, but where your strategy has proven that you should get out. And then just don't really worry about what the stock does after that, right? Who cares? If the stock goes to 28, 27 now, who cares? You captured your slice of the pie, right? Your job as a trader is never to be the first one in and the last one out, at least consistently. That will happen sometimes. Like sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll be the first one in and you'll sell the very, very top. But your goal should not be to consistently do that because it's just impossible. Lest you have the materials to build a time machine, it's impossible. QTEX, another stock we've been talking about a lot this morning because it's continuing to push.
RYOJ.
A technology company from Israel, QTEX. Interesting. If you guys didn't know this as well, this is another feature of the scanner that I've not shown off yet today. If you hold down Shift on your keyboard and hover over a ticker, it shows you the sector and the country that company is headquartered in.
RYOJ.
Once again, there's so many features of this scanner, I forget to even talk about them all. $45 a month, or even way cheaper right now, $270 a year. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh, by the way, I'm sitting here like bullshitting. BIYA is pushing up again. Sorry. I'm sitting here just like talking about my scanner, highlighting the stock that's moving. We should go look at the stock that's moving. Bravo India Yankee Alpha. Trying to break that pre-market high here. This was the stock once again. This was like the A+ setup from today. This was the stock that right when I went live at 8:30, we were able to identify because we saw this news hitting our scanner down here in the bottom left. We were able to identify it here, talked about why I liked it because it has this $1 million in it while only having like a $3.5 million market cap. And the stock flew like even after we already knew about it, the stock flew. Pre-market highs at 119, 120-ish. Would be cool to show leading theme. What's that mean? What's a leading theme? Running into resistance here at pre-market highs. New here, what is this scanner? This is a scanner that I built. I spend $66,000 a year on the data for the scanner so that I can access real-time price action and real-time news from Benzinga. And yeah, I have built a scanner that updates 4 times a second about the time it takes you to blink your eyes. If a scanner moves, it will hit this. If a stock announces news, it will hit this. You have squawk audio readouts, you have high a day readouts, you have a volatility halt scanner. If you are interested, it is available over on my website, daytradingstrategies.net. This is where I offer the scanner. I offer all of this value for you. I offer at just $45 a month. Whoops, I didn't mean to click into it.
NXXT.
$45 a month.
NXXT.
And obviously, I'll just show this off one more time since I got asked right now. Right now, the Memorial Day sale is going on. You can just click on this banner. You can get a full year for $270, which is crazy. Crazy when you think about how long a year is that you get access to real-time live updating data like this. FUTG and FUTU, obviously, one of those is an inverse, or one of those is a 2x ETF of the other, but are just continuing to push up. FUTG is the ETF. Okay, FUTU is the real company. Continuing to push up. This is, once again, this is the stock that got crushed. Like, this is the stock that got yammed down. Some kind of Chinese regulators going after them. But they did announce news at 9:15 today that they got some notice or whatever the hell. And for whatever reason, that notice has made their stock fly. RYOJ jumped and doesn't show in your scanner. Yeah, true. You are correct. It's showing now. It's showing here. Did it not show earlier? It's on the scanner now. I'm sure it showed. Did it not show it? I wasn't paying full attention. There's a lot of tickers hitting the scanner. But it should have showed here at 946, 947 as well on this volume and this move. I'm sure it did. Bad news, stock flies. It does seem like they received an investigation notice and administrative penalty. Like, why is that making the stock go up? How do I feel about the 2x ETF? I mean, if you like the move, then go trade the 2x ETF, I guess. Why not? As long as it's getting volume,
NXXT.
right? A lot of times these leveraged ETFs just won't have the volume to support it, like to support you trading it, but this one does. This one's trading plenty of tradable volume. I'm sure the spread is tight on this thing, yeah. You're gonna be able to easily get good fills and get out of your position where you want to on this stock. So sure, if you like the move, trade the 2x ETF. Sure, why not? I don't know. 1 minute late, RYOJ. I'd have to go back and watch. I'd have to go back and watch the live stream and see what happened. Probably just didn't have the volume initially. Like a really low volume stock. So it probably just didn't have the volume initially on like the very, very first push to hit the scanner.
GOBX.
Which is fine.
GOBX.
I don't really care to see light volume junk so much, you know what I mean? It's kind of how I've built my scanner to not show light volume junk. So this stock was really, really light volume. When it started moving, it was still shitty volume when it started moving. So who cares, you know? And now it's rolling it all back off because, once again, it's inconsistent volume stock. Once again, I don't care about. Once again, there's a lot of complexity going on in the back end of this scanner to make sure that it is only putting out the best setups. Complexity on the back end, simplicity on the front end, right? That's what makes good software. That's what I'm trying to do. That's like my target goal. I do also target that literally like someone that doesn't even know what the stock market is can look at the scanner and like understand what they're supposed to do. Oh, hey, SPFM is moving. I should click on, by the way, something else I haven't discussed. You can click on a ticker. This copies it. And you can just go paste it into your brokerage. Like, oh, QTEX. I should go look at that stock. Oh, look, it's moving. You know what I mean? I want it to be very, very obvious too. Like a lot of scanners I look at are very confusing. There's like 6 different windows. Every column is highlighted a different color. You can filter 100 different ways. It's like a beginner trader loads into that and it's like, oh, well, okay, what am I actually supposed to be looking at? Like what is actually moving, right? So I tried to build my scanner in a way, once again, where, don't worry, it is very complex, but all of that happens on the back end, and I just show to you what are the best setups in the market right now.
IMRX.
Get some work done, considering I've been here for a few hours. Thanks for hanging out a while. Appreciate it. QTEX, Quebec Tango Echo X-Ray, one we've been talking about a lot this morning, trading huge volume now.
QTEX.
The UI is much more viewer friendly than others I've seen. Yeah. Once again, that's something that I'm targeting. I'm definitely targeting front end simplicity. Just don't mistake that for a simple scanner. I would tell you exactly how many lines of code, but I don't remember. Thousands of lines of codes going on in the back end of this scanner that are doing their best to provide to you the best setups in the market. Your job is just to look at the scanner, go, hey, click, paste, wow. That's all you have to do. That's it. Make it as easy as possible for you.
GOVX. QTEX.
QTEX just continues to hammer the scanner. Quebec Tango Echo X-ray. What is this? Oh, this is that technology company from Israel. Oh, it's a quantum company too. Quantum stocks are hot. Quantum stocks are hot. Wow. Hey, do you guys follow me on Instagram? Look at what I posted on Instagram literally right before I went live. At 8:30 this morning, I posted a video on Instagram about ASTS. This is about to be the largest IPO in stock market history, and everybody
look at it's up 9%
before they go public. Well, I've got a stock for you today that actually does almost the same exact thing that SpaceX does. They are also launching satellites into space to increase broadband internet connection. That technically makes them a rival, but in the stock market, stocks in the same sector tend to move together, and I expect the hype from the SpaceX IPO to continue to push this stock higher. In fact, it's already up over 20% in the last 5 trading days. The ticker is ASTS.
Go follow me on Instagram and watch the videos I post there too. Got an ASTS video out an hour before market open this morning, and it's up 9% on the day. That's crazy. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, playing that as a
QBTX.
Playing that SpaceX hype.
QBTX.
Sorry, I'm posting it to Twitter real quick. Okay. Rocket Lab, ASTS, Lunar. Yeah. We saw Rocket Lab actually hitting the scanner this morning, which is crazy. Up 7%. Yeah. Lunar. Yeah. Anything in kind of the space sphere is going to ride that. They're all going to ride that SpaceX IPO hype all the way into the IPO, I believe. I mean, maybe they won't ride it all the way into the IPO, but once again, you're seeing already this morning the continued strength of those of that sector. Excuse me. Made my daily goal. Not going to stay in and risk giving Friday on a holiday weekend. Kiram, congratulations. Isn't it nice? Well, first off, it's just nice any weekend going into the weekend with a nice big green day, but especially a holiday weekend, you get an even longer time off the market, and you get to enjoy your profits that you made on a Friday. Congrats. Someone else just signed up to the scanner. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Assuming you're in the live stream, maybe you're not, but assuming you are, thank you. I always say Fridays are the best day to sign up for the scanner too, because you get all weekend to use the time machine, so you can go back and you sort of obviously use it to study, but also practice how the tool works, practice how it moves, practice what you want to be looking at, and then you get to go into next week. You get to go into next week. Oh my God, shut up! I'm gonna mute this for a second. Just keep saying the same thing. Hello? Okay. You get to go into next week with the hype and excitement of using a brand new tool. Fridays are the best days to get signed up to the scanner. BIYA, Bravo India Yankee Alpha. This is that
RGTX
stock that we've been talking about all morning. It's really, really range bound between this $1 and this kind of 119, 120 pre-market high. Oh, trying to break. Bravo India Yankee Alpha. We'll see. What's your Instagram? Trading stocks, just like my YouTube.
RGTX.
Now Dell is flying. I saw Dell on the scanner in pre-market, I think. Was it pre-market I saw Dell? Oh, maybe it was after market open. Yeah, it must have been after market open. I did see Dell hit the scanner at one point though. I didn't even say it because I was like, what the hell?
QPUX.
What the hell, Dell?
QBTX.
I didn't trade at all today. That's okay, Ken. Hey, listen. No trade days are perfectly fine if there was nothing that matched your strategy. You don't have to trade every day to be a profitable trader. That's faux show. There's a lot of days where I don't trade. A lot of days where I just don't see news aligning with something that I'm tracking right now. You got a Dell? I have a custom-built trading machine. I built this a long time ago. 7 years ago, 6 years ago, I think. Whenever I built this machine. Still going strong. 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's the most important thing. If you are interested in like hardware for trading, your random access memory is the most important part. I didn't even load Thinkorswim. You're just like, screw it, I'm not trading today. That's fair enough. Starfighters Space F-Jet announces Star Launch program. That sounds like it's related to SpaceX. There you go. Here's another space sector stock, F-Jet. Foxtrot Juliet Echo Tango with news today. This is the sector right now, I'm telling you. Putting y'all on this early. I mean, to be fair, it's not even that early. A lot of these stocks have already been flying. I mean, ASTS is up 20% in the last week already. Well, now it's up like 30% if you count today. But look, once again, don't be afraid to buy stocks at highs, right?
STEX.
I made the video this morning before market open saying ASTS was up 20% in the last 5 days. Guess what? It's up another 9% today. In the short term, what is currently happening is more than likely than not going to continue happening. Does that mean it's definitely going to continue going up? No, obviously, of course not. But if you're looking for stocks that are going to go up, you're going to have a higher win rate on buying stocks that are already going up. Put it that way. SIDU. Is this a space stock? This is one that's been on the scanner for a few days in a row. I've seen this one hitting the scanner for a few days.
BIYA.
What is SIDU? Oh yeah, Sidus Space Inc. Yeah, definitely a space company. Yep. There's another one for you, SIDU. There you go, friend. Where are we at? There, son. F-Jet. Continuing. Another, once again. Wow. What are we talking about right now, y'all? What are we talking about? Space stocks. Oh, BIYA through pre-market high. Yep. Bravo India Yankee Alpha finally got through that pre-market high as well. Really like F-Jet right now, though. This I would call an A+ setup. I would call F-Jet an A+ stock. Hot news. Space, anything space related is really hot news right now. Let's call it a B+ setup. The volume is still light, but sub 30 million share float, hot sector news. Probably like to see that volume pick up, but it's heading that direction. It's heading that direction of picking up more consistent volume. Already taking a nice trade on it this morning, did the strategy. Successful fourth entry into BIYA. Yeah, finally got up for that pre-market high. Let's see if it turns it into support now. This resistance level, it's been hitting a handful of times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Finally broke through. Let's watch it turn into support, hopefully. It did it with $1 earlier. Earlier this morning, it ran into $1. Resistance, got through, turned to support, turned to support. Let's see if it does the same here with 119. BIYA has a recent high at 140. Gotcha. The prior 1 minute is less than 35, and if there's an RSI gain of 10, I gotcha. So you're like using the RSI rate of change, but only if the previous candle was sub 35 on the RSI value. I like that idea. Hey, that's what I want you to do, right? I want you to take the strategies that I teach and like the rules that I teach, and I want you to adjust them for what works best for your trading style. I don't ever want anybody, first off, signing up to my website, accessing my strategies, and then just like blindly trading them. The point of getting access to my strategies is so that you can more easily test them, right? So that you can more easily watch the stocks trade and learn what rules you like, learn what rules you don't like, adjust once again according to your own specific trading goals, etc. 50 daily moving average BIYA. It did not turn 119 into support. Right, jeez Louise, that's a hard fall through back through previous resistance. I'll tell you what, QTEX just continues to hit the scanner all morning. Quebec Tango Echo X-ray over and over and over on the scanner. Over and over and over. Mm. QTEX, new highs, just continuing. Huge volume into a low float stock here. I love your scanner. I signed up for a month and will probably go for a year once I can do it without my wife seeing the purchase. That's funny. Just tell her about the potential ROI, Alan. But babe, think of what our life could be like in 12 months using this scanner. Once again, not guaranteed, obviously, but potential ROI. Explain to her the potential investment. That's funny. QTEX, highs. Every time I look at it, it's making a new high. $16 new customers to the scanner already this morning, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for taking advantage of the Memorial Day sale. It will still be running through the weekend. Obviously, it will stop running either when the coupon codes run out or on Memorial Day. It will stop running. So take advantage of it before it goes away. What's ASTS up to now? Still up 9%. Nice push up to 106 today. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm just kind of flipping around right now. QTEX is that stock. FJet, I'm still very interested in. Ow. Off topic, what was your MOS? I didn't go into the military. I went to VMI, but not on scholarship, so I didn't have to join after. VMI is a senior military academy, but it's not one that it's not one that you have to go to on scholarship. Like, West Point, Air Force Academy, etc. I went to VMI because I wanted to be an Air Force pilot. When I realized I wasn't getting that slot, I decided not to go in. I was getting my degree in computer science, and I was like, I can either go do computer science in the Air Force or not do it in the Air Force. Because that was the ROTC I had already been in. So yeah, I'm gonna do my computer science not in the Air Force. Yeah. Probably trading behind her back. My wife's not a believer either. You guys don't tell your wives about only the big green days. Just don't tell her about the red days. Just only you want to get excited about the green days and tell her. Flying Navy is way cooler. Yeah, if I was smart, I probably would have gone Navy ROTC to try to get a pilot slot. The problem is that, it's not the problem. First off, I can't blame anyone but myself. I wasn't smart enough. I think I graduated with like a 2.8 or something like that. I didn't do very well in college. Calculus kicked my ass over and over again. Calculus and chemistry both kicked my ass repeatedly. But outside of me not being smart enough, I also graduated in 2015, and Obama was like cutting the hell out of the military. It's like the hardest I've ever seen the military being cut. People were losing their scholarships. There was a couple of guys that lost their Marine Corps scholarships because it came out that they had like bee allergies or something. Like they were looking for any way to not have more officers go into the military when I graduated. I think we graduated 4 total pilots in my class across Navy and Air Force. So it was a very, very, very difficult and competitive time to get a slot, and I just was not smart enough to get one. What's the discount code? The discount code is Memorial. But if you're not already signed up, you'll see this banner. So you can just click on this banner, and it'll take you to checkout, auto applied. But if you are already signed up, like if you already have the monthly plan and you want to upgrade, then you just have to go sign up for the annual, click on this, and then type in Memorial. If you do that, once again, if that is your plan, like if you're on the monthly and you would like to upgrade because of the coupon, just make sure that after you do, go into your account, click on the little guy up here, go into your account, and under the subscriptions tab, make sure you cancel your monthly subscription. I don't want to be double charging you. MEHA, curling. Several admirals Obama cut. Yeah, it was 2015. Like, well, just those years of Obama were probably like one of the hardest military cut times ever. How do you add the different levels for support and resistance? Oh, those were hand drawn, Scott. This isn't like I drew these. Oops. Yeah, this is hand-drawn stuff. So like you can go to this price level in Thinkorswim. First off, to do that, the easiest way is just to go up here, drawing tools. But the way that I do it, that I can just make it pop up like this, is you press down on your scroll wheel. Like you press in on this wheel, and it makes your drawing tools appear. And you can just double click on the chart and draw your line. The next year they panic to get more people in. Yeah, of course. Marine aviation, A4s and F-15 or F-18s. That's dope, Steve. That's sick. Yeah, I do look back and like, man, like what if I did get to fly? Like how freaking cool would that have been? But yeah, I've done all right. Yeah. I can't complain about how my life is going, Alan. Yeah. I'm retired at 31. I mean, obviously I work my ass off, but I'm retired in the sense that I don't have a boss. I can't complain. Honestly, like I work harder now than I did when I had a job. But it's, for those of you all that have also done it, it's a lot easier. It's just so much better to work when it's like on your own thing, you know what I mean? Rather than someone else's thing that someone else is telling you to do. Thanks for all of your teaching and software. I just subscribed to your annual plan. Look forward to working with you. What's up, Joe? Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. Congratulations. Taking advantage of that sale is, listen, let's be very transparent. Let's put our hands up. I'm obviously extremely biased. It's my business. You're paying me. So I'm ridiculously biased. But I think getting 12 months of access to this for $270, you're just not going to find a better deal anywhere else. I already, even at full price, even at $400 a year, I don't think you're going to find a better deal anywhere else. Do free scanners exist? Yes, a lot of free scanners exist. Problem, they're going to be roughly 15 seconds delayed, right? Because if the scanner is free, that means they're using free stock data. Free stock data is roughly 15-second delayed. If you are trying to day trade low float stocks and you are trying to trade on 15-second delayed data, you're going to get owned. You just are. I actually tweeted this the other day. I genuinely would rather you not use a scanner than to use a scanner that is delayed by 15 seconds. Because you're just going to be getting into every breakout too late. You are going to be the exit liquidity for people playing breakouts, using real-time scanners. Are there other scanners in my price range that exist? Yeah, a ton of them. But once again, they're not as fast as mine. They're like 5 to 10 second delayed. They don't have the news mine has. They don't have Benzinga Squawk. They don't have a ability to go back and look at past dates and times. They don't have the ability to search for news like this. I do genuinely believe that I have built the best stock scanner in this price range. Now, are there better stock scanners than mine? Yes, of course. But you're talking about getting access to quote level data, which you are talking about getting a terminal, which costs $25,000 a year. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can go get a better tool than mine, but you're going to spend 25 grand a year. So it's like, do you want literal quote by quote data, or do you want 250 millisecond delay? That's mine updates 4 times a second. So your delay is 250 milliseconds. But the price difference is $25,000 a year or $400 a year. You have to decide, you decide that own value yourself, I guess. Curious if you would add an export option to the time machine? For what? To be able to export the news on the top gainers or something? That's actually a good idea. Can I do that? I'm sure I can do that. I'm going to write that down. I've got a notepad on my phone of backlog of ideas. I'm going to write that one down. No, wait, what did I do? Cancel. Someone else just signed up using the coupon code. Thank you. Export top gainers on replay. That's a good idea. I like that idea. For pulling the top gainers, yeah. Yeah, I wrote that down. I'll see how easy that is to do. Well, I'm pretty sure it's really easy. I guess what I should say is I will see how that would possibly impact the performance of the scanner. Let me put it that way. I don't want to make, I do my best to not make any updates that are going to obviously impact the performance of the scanner in a negative way. Thank you all for signing up using the coupon code. I appreciate you. Can you pull quote data from Charles Schwab API? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me put it to you this way, Mike. You can probably pull quote data. Where the huge hurdle comes in and where it gets, ridiculously expensive
is the redistributing of quote data, right? I have to buy redistribution licenses. Like, that's why I spend $66,000 a year on this data. You can access this data yourself way cheaper, but how do I? So I'll just tell you, you can use, let me actually find it. Is it $200 a month? Massive data pricing. So this is where I pull my stock data from. They're called Massive. Yeah, you can go get the data yourself. You would have to sign up for this one though. $200 a month. This is the one that comes with real-time data. This is the data that I'm using. So you can access this yourself at $200 a month. I have to spend a lot more money because I have to do the business pricing because I am redistributing. They don't have the pricing on here, but it's very expensive. But the point I'm trying to get at is you would spend $200 a month to access this. Then you'd have to go build your own scanner. I'm offering you an already built scanner at $45 a month. You know what I mean? I'm offering you an already built tool for way cheaper than you can go access the raw data yourself. Not to mention that you would also have to go sign up for this. You'd also, oh wait, Benzinga scanner pricing. You'd also have to go sign up for Benzinga. What am I doing? Benzinga. I can't type. Oh my gosh. This. You'd also have to go sign up for this. And you would have to sign up, you'd have to sign up for this one because this is the one that includes Squawk. So this would be $125 a month with their, looks like they're running a Memorial Day discount too. Essentially, it would cost you about $400 a month to access the data that I am using. And I offer it to you in an already built scanner. So like you don't have to build the scanner yourself. I offer it to you at $45 a month. That's the point I'm trying to get at. But yeah, if I wanted to redistribute quote level data, like literal quote level data, I already spend $66,000 a year on this data. It would probably close to 5x. And you have to jump through a shitload of regulatory hoops. Like when you start actually pulling exchange data and then providing it to people, there's a lot of regulatory issues that comes with that I would have to hire a larger legal team than I already have probably to handle. I know it depends on internet connection, but what's the typical lag time between real-time market and getting your scanner data? Yeah, exactly, Stacy. So my scanner updates 4 times a second. So my scanner provides it. My scanner refreshes every 250 milliseconds. So the longest delay that you can have literally from my scanner is 250 milliseconds. Like if a refresh literally just happened, a stock jumps, you'd have to wait for that next refresh, which is 250 milliseconds. But then obviously there is also your internet speed. So like for most people nowadays, like it might be an extra 10 milliseconds, honestly, for most people's internet. Like just about everybody has high speed internet nowadays. But if you are using spotty internet or maybe your connection goes down or is delayed or something, then yes, obviously, just like with anything else, it will delay my scanner too, yeah, for you. Schwab is changing their PDT rule June 8th. Do other platforms have dates set? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that Schwab's is June 8th. I haven't seen anything from any other platforms yet, but I don't know if they've announced or not. I think I've read they have up to 11 months. I thought it was 18. It's something like that though, yeah. They have a while. So the PDT rule was removed. They're not allowed to change it until up to 45 days after, which lands on June 4th. June 4th is 45 days after the PDT rule was removed. That is the first day that brokerages can begin to remove it. Schwab, once again, is going with the 8th, is what they've announced for now. But yeah, you're right. They have up to 11, 18, whatever it is, months to actually be forced to make the change. By the way, you guys remember when I was talking about FJet being an A's Plus setup? It is just continuing to run now. Once again, why is this an A Plus setup? It's got news. it's got hot, how do I put it? Current hot buzzword news. It is, first off, it's got SpaceX in the news, which is crazy. And second off, it is just space-related news in general. Very hot right now because of the SpaceX IPO. Also, it has a low float. So, getting the hot buzzword on a low float stock, boom. We've been talking about this all morning. It has been running all morning. Hopefully, someone in here took advantage of it. Are other space stocks continuing to highs? No, not really. Other space stocks have sort of chilled out for now. Still up very nicely on the day, but. Have you ever experimented with Bookmap? Yeah. I was actually one of the first people to get Bookmap. When I was live streaming on Twitch 6 years ago, that is when Thinkorswim announced Bookmap. At the time, it was TD Ameritrade. I guess I haven't logged into it in a while. But at the time, you had to it wasn't publicly available yet. You had to request it from TD Ameritrade. I went and requested it and got it just so I could show it off on the live streams. But honestly, I haven't looked at it in years. I'll be very honest with you. I haven't looked at this in years. So no, I don't actively use it to trade. No. FJet is at VWAP resistance. VWAP won't want the daily. If you know someone who can code, you can make your own Bookmap, TOS API retrieval. Yeah, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, should I say, does have a developer portal that you can get an API key from to pull some. I don't know what all rest within that API pull options, but because I've never done it. But yeah, you can get in and pull stuff from the platform. I had a subscription to Bookmap. Oh, do you have to pay for it? I don't remember having to pay for it. Oh, it does say try for free. Oh, so you have to pay for this now? When I don't want it, once again, it was a very long time ago. I don't think when I accessed it, I had to pay for it. But maybe I was also just on the trial. I don't know. I don't, once again, it was so long ago, I don't remember. It's $40 a month. Oh, I got you. I see. Should I build my own Bookmap provided in my tool? I'm joking. I mean, never say never, but I'm not going to work on that right now. I'm actually working on something else very big right now. There's a very big idea I have for my scanner. I don't want to talk about it yet because first off, I'm not sure if it's going to come out. I've just started working on it, but if it does come to fruition and I do get it all to work correctly, it's going to be very, 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 very useful for your backtesting. Someone streams the Bookmap for free on YouTube. Those people are definitely not allowed to do that, by the way. Like a lot of the streams that you see on YouTube of people streaming that data, absolutely not allowed. Like if Thinkorswim wanted to, if Charles Schwab wanted to, and they knew about that, they absolutely could sue that person. Like if someone were to live stream my stock scanner and I found out about it, I would absolutely sue them. It is very much in the terms and conditions that you sign when you sign up to my scanner that you're not allowed to stream my data for free somewhere. So anybody watching that has that great idea, don't do that. I pay for pretty good lawyers. BIYA? Is it back above? No, not back above the highs, but he's been doing it for a while. Yeah, it's interesting to me, people that do stuff like that. I guess, I don't know. I guess Charles Schwab, they're just not big enough to be on Charles Schwab's radar yet, maybe. I don't know. Or they just don't care. I mean, maybe they just don't care. I don't know. How about we stream for a fee? Well, at that point, just buy the scanner yourself, right? At that point, yeah, you just buy the scanner. Hi, Trey. Thoughts on coding trading bots? Trading bots have never been extremely effective because the market conditions, there are an unlimited number of market conditions, put it that way. There are definitely bots that make money, but they're not like explosive. Like there are bots that make like 20, 30% a year, which like, would you complain about? No, I guess you want to complain about. But they're never ever going to be able to trade at the level that a human can trade at because once again, there are a literal unlimited number of market conditions. Like today, would a robot have known to go take advantage of space stocks today because the SpaceX IPO is coming up? The SpaceX IPO is coming up, and this is now currently the hot buzzword. So this is now what you should be looking to trade. And you should be looking to trade them based on X amount of follow through because of what the overall market condition is and what the news is and what the volume and the float and the dot and a day and a doing and dot. Like, thoughts on trading bots? Can you build a trading bot that outperforms the market? Yes. Can you build a trading bot that outperforms like a real profitable day trader? Probably not. Yeah, maybe, Kira. Seems to be slow fills and exits today on these stocks on Thinkorswim. What, like your Thinkorswim is lagging? Are you sure it's either one, not your internet, or two, not your Thinkorswim application? Go into, I think you can go into, yeah, here. You can go into help and go into system and collect this garbage, or just make sure that like your system is running smoothly. If you do this every couple of hours, it helps the system run better. Thinkorswim, unfortunately, is built on Java, and Java is a trash software for. It's a trash. I don't know how to word it. It's a trash like coding platform for building something that you want to keep open for a very long time because it like ends up collecting garbage in this way. Trying to like word it in a way that's technical, but not too technical. Yeah, Java is just not like great for Thinkorswim. I think it's just, Thinkorswim is very old. Thinkorswim has been around for a very, very long time. So it just got built on Java back in the day. And now like, they're not going to take on the task of rewriting the entire application in a better language. is what I would assume is going on. Good for portability, not for performance. Yeah, specifically performance over time. Like the longer you have a Java application open, the worse it performs. Yeah, that's why like. First off, every couple of hours, it's nice to come into this help and collect the garbage. That helps a little bit. But also, like really, every couple of hours, you should probably just close Thinkorswim and reopen it. And definitely every day, like when you're done trading, close Thinkorswim. Like don't leave the application open like all night after you're done and then come try to use it tomorrow. It will be dog shit. Definitely close and reopen the application every day. If not every couple of hours. Somebody else just signed up to the scanner. Thank you. Remember, it's Memorial Day. The sale is on through this weekend or until the codes run out. Remember, 12 months of access to the scanner, $270. Do you? The question is really, really easy. I'm not allowed to tell you that it's definitely going to, and I never would. Like I never would guarantee profit. But you have to ask yourself, do you think having access to this scanner and everything that comes with it, unlimited alerts, by the way, there's also no thing that like, oh, after you get 100 alerts on the day that it's going to stop. No, there's nothing like that. You get unlimited real-time alerts. Do you think that having 12 months of access to this can help you make an extra $270? That's up to you to answer, right? But if the answer is yes, then the decision is easy, right? If the answer is yes, then the decision is based off of ROI. It's there for you easily. But anyway, yeah, just remember that sale is going on. Take advantage of it throughout this weekend. Remember, guys, the markets are closed on Monday. I will not be here Monday. I also won't go live Tuesday. Like, I'm not going to change my schedule. So we won't have an early live stream next week, but I will be obviously back live Friday next week. And I'll probably make content this weekend. I don't think we're doing a lot this weekend. I would love to go boating, but I think it's supposed to rain here in Virginia like all weekend, unfortunately. So I'll probably be in the office making content. There'll probably be videos out this weekend. There will definitely be short-term content out this weekend on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, it's Treyding Stocks, just like my YouTube name. Go follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. Go take advantage of the sale. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live stream. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Those of you already subscribed, scroll down real quick. Just make sure that little bell is pressed next to the subscription, because what's the point of being subscribed if you aren't actually being notified when I go live? Clicking that little bell will make sure you actually get notified when I go live. So program it to dedicated GPU. Oh, for Thinkorswim? Yeah, for sure. I talk about that in my Thinkorswim tutorials a lot. How when you first open it and you get this little login modal that pops up, you go to the settings and make sure that your memory settings are pushed up to the highest they can go. Load. It's taking forever, but whatever. On this, there's a little settings cog down here. Yeah, you make sure you go into that and your memory is turned up. All right, guys. I'll see you back live in a week, next Friday. Enjoy your long weekend. Take advantage of the Memorial Day sale if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone that did today. It's like 15 people that took advantage of it this morning. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you. Here it is, by the way. Here's that settings cog I was talking about. Make sure this is turned up. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll have content coming out for you all next week. We'll be live next Friday. I'll see you then.